Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Laura, also known as Cotton and Clay UK, also known as Butterfly Stitches 83 over on Instagram, and this is my tiny teeny weeny corner of the internet where we talk all about cross stitch. And this is Flosstube number 11, which means my next episode, which is probably going to be in about 2 weeks, will be my anniversary, my Flosstube anniversary, if you like, which is rather exciting. But for today, I've got a fair few things to share with you. We've got 3 finishes, 2 new starts, 3 whips, haul, Stitchy kindness. I'm announcing the giveaway winner. Last episode, I was running a giveaway to win the January Cotton and Twine subscription box, which featured the Stitching My Way to Happiness Emma Condon design. Beautiful box, and I'll be announcing the winner for that later on in this video, so stay tuned. And I'm also doing an unboxing of the February Cotton and Twine box, and I've also got another giveaway for today featuring a bag from Sobe Bags. Yeah, and then we'll do a bit of plans. So quite a lot going on. I'm getting over a cold, or I'm kind of still in the midst of a cold, to be honest. So I apologise in advance for any coughing, sneezing, or my general even more nasal than usual voice. So I do apologise for that. But hey, it's winter, it's England. We're all gonna have colds. It's just a fact. So I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone has had a good January and is enjoying February so far, and that you're having lots and lots of stitchy time. Life updates for me. There's not a great deal to say, really. Just ploughing through, getting through the bleak midwinter. Yeah, it's all quiet on the Western Front. My son's just started doing rugby, so that's, you know, a bit heart-wrenching. And they've nearly got to half term already, which is just crazy. It's gone so quickly. Been doing a fair bit of stitching. I've just released some new items to my Etsy shop. For those of you who are new here, I've got a cross stitch accessories shop on Etsy, Cotton and Clay. So I'm in the midst of filling those orders and sending those off. And yeah, everything else just so on and so on. Nothing much to report, but I hope you're really well, and I hope you're really enjoying your stitching. My stitching days at the moment are primarily with me feverishly refreshing the Lindy Stitches website so that I can see the new releases coming from designers ready for National Needlework Market. I'm probably going to be buying mine through one of my favourite UK suppliers, which is Peakside Needlecraft. But Lindy Stitches seem to be really good at getting everything on their website as soon as they can. They're a US site, so I won't be ordering from them, but yeah, they're brilliant, and they've been doing fantastic YouTube videos. So if anyone's interested in the new releases coming from God knows how many, tens and tens of designers that are going to Nashville, and you want to see all the latest releases, then I definitely recommend the Lindy Stitches YouTube channel, where she's doing regular Nashville shopping list, I think is what she's calling it, videos. So yeah, that's the exciting thing in the stitchy world for all of us. But you know what? I'll stop prattling on and let's crack on with showing some cross stitch, shall we? So, as I say, I've got 3 finishes. The first one is the January piece from the Primrose Cottage Stitches monthly minis book. I've shown you guys that lots of times on previous videos. I don't have the book itself with me, but I was working on the January portion when I was last with you, and I finished it by the end of the month, which is great. So far 1 month of the year down, and I'm actually on target, although I haven't even started February's yet, but they're very small, so you know, it's fine. And here we are, very cute. I used the called for fabric, which is taupe or light taupe, can't remember which now, and then I've stitched the colours from Stash, bit of DMC, and then the greens and the blues in it were from my Evertote Roxy Floss flosses from the advent calendar just gone. I love all the colours so much, and they're handy to have them, so I'm going to be sort of dipping in and out of those colours throughout the year, I think, when I'm stitching from Stash. So that's my number one finish. That's the January pattern from the Primrose Cottage monthly minis book. As always, I will, when I've got links to things, I'll put them down below, and if I don't have links, or if I know that it depends on where you live is the best place to get them from, then I'll just list the titles and you can find them easily yourself. My second finish of the month, or from January I should say, is this guy. Yay! A beautiful owl from the Pigeon Coop Designs. What's the name of the book? I can't remember the name of the book, but you guys will know. I did a flip through several videos ago. Yeah, Pigeon Coop Designs. This is the first one I've stitched from the book, and it's called Snow Queen, although I keep calling it he, but I guess it's the she if it's Snow Queen. Loads of fun. It was the first time I'd stitched a new project on Aida for a while, which was really fun. And this beautiful Aida is from Zoe's Gifts and Crafts. Gifts and Things. Again, I'll put a link down below. It's an Etsy shop where she does lots of printed Aida. Yeah, and it's really fun. You can't so much see in the video, but there's actually, it looks like it's largely white, but there's actually lots and lots of pale blues and greys in there as well. And I really enjoyed doing all the trees and stuff, but I love it, and I think it will look fab in a little horizontal frame. So my third and final excuse me, finish for January, or actually finish this one this month, is the Big Hearted Tiny Town that you guys saw me working on last month. Let me go in closer and I can show you all of the individual. I'm just going to cover my face because let's be honest, the stitching is much nicer to look at than me. Absolutely gorgeous. Loved every second. I've done previous of the Tiny Town series. I'm sure lots of you have as well, from Heart in Hand, in case anyone doesn't know. And they're always really fun. They always stitch up really quickly, and they're so cute. And this one was a lot of fun. My aim was to finish it by Valentine's Day, which I easily did, so that was great. The fabric is a 28 count even weave by Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics, and a big thank you to my stitching pals, Teresa, Sarah and Shell, who I was stitching this one with, and they finished theirs really quick, and that inspired me to get it finished. So just goes to show we all love a stitch along, and it keeps us honest and it keeps us productive. So yeah, dead chuffed, dead chuffed. 3 finishes this month. Really, really happy about that. Don't mind me, you know, I always like to keep a little list going so I don't forget anything. Okay, so new starts. The first new start is actually a kit that I showed you last month. I absolutely love this. So it's from Yasmin Made with Love. You guys know I'm a huge fan of hers. Sorry, please ignore my dog barking in the background. I think he's just trying to annoy me. And yeah, I love her, and she's one of my favourite pattern designers, as you know, and a good pal. And she has just started creating kits, full kits. And this was the first one. It's called Grow Your Garden. I'll bring this closer so you can see the full pattern. Absolutely adorable gnome with loads of flowers and a beautiful border. Really, really fun. In the kit, you get a really beautiful chart, which I showed you in my last video. I showed you a little corner of it to show you how crystal clear it was. You get 14 count Aida by Zweigart, which is fabulous because it means it's perfect for beginner stitchers. And to be honest, it was the as I said with the owl one, I haven't been stitching that much on Aida lately. So it was actually really nice to stitch on Aida and give my eyes a little bit of a break, because I'm not the best with being able to see, to be honest. You get all the pre-cut DMC threads on a really beautiful thread card, which is actually probably my favourite thing about it. I'm going to show you that in a minute. A needle, beads for doing the embellishing, and obviously instructions. So we had a little stitch along where me and a few friends decided we were going to start this on, I think it was the 1st of Feb we started this. And this is where I'm at so far. Managed to get the little gnome done. My first, I wanted to get the gnome done first and foremost. I went completely old school and started in the middle. Sorry, please ignore the fact that I haven't ironed this. I really don't iron until the end. Sorry about that. I know that's probably drives some people mad, but you know, it is what it is. I've got too many other things to do in life. Honey, be quiet. Sorry, my dog's in the background. Yeah, absolutely love him. He's so cute. Let me go a little bit closer. The colours are gorgeous. I especially love the colours, the stripes on his hat, and this gorgeous teal, which I think is one of my favourites. What is that one? It is, I think, is it 38110, which is probably my favourite teal in the whole DMC collection, so I was chuffed to see that. Yeah, he's really cute. This beautiful Aida is like a very pale green. I'm not sure what the colour is on this one. I'm not sure what Zweigart call it, but yeah, it's really lovely, and it's not too stiff, and it's been a real joy to stitch on. So I'm really chuffed to have the central motif. Now I can carry on with the all the flowers and the beautiful pattern around it. I will again just quickly show you a corner of the chart if I can manage it, because I really like to show you guys how crystal clear this chart is. Look, it is so big. Like, the whole chart is this big. Like, it's really big, really clear. If you love a paper chart like I do, it's absolutely perfect. You can, when you buy the kit, Yaz will also email you the digital version. And if you're someone who loves to stitch from black and white charts, if you are, I don't understand you, because I'm very much a colour chart girl, but everyone is different. She also sends a black and white version for those people. So yeah, absolutely love it. I've really enjoyed it. But oh, I also, if you can also choose a kit that has a needle minder with it, which is this beautiful hand painted needle minder. But it's just such a weird thing. But one of my favourite things about it is the floss card, and I'll tell you for why. Sorry, I sounded like Bryn then on Gavin and Stacey, didn't I? I won't do the accent, just offend someone. Right, so this is your floss card. The reason I like it is it's proper sturdy. It's got this lovely tactile matte finish, and it's got these lovely big floss holes. Now, quite often on floss cards, you get just your standard hole punch size holes, but you get these nice big ones, which, even though these are only a little bit of thread in each one, that's just dead handy to me, and it's proper tough. So for some reason, I know it's a weird thing, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the floss card. That's kind of made it even more enjoyable for me. Don't know. Small things, isn't it? It's small things, but I'm just a bit odd like that. So I'll show you that bag later, so I'm going to put that there. Oh, and not forget my pattern. So that is my first new start. And my second new start is a bit of an impromptu one. It's a pattern that I've been eyeing up for a while, and it's from one of my favourites, as you know, Primrose Cottage, and I think I was bitching and moaning previously because when they release their charts, they don't release the PDF version or anywhere in the UK to stock the charts for quite a while. So I was moaning about that last month, and now I feel bad because they actually released the PDF like super quick on this one. I didn't think I'd be able to stitch this. It's a Valentine's chart, and I didn't think I'd be able to stitch it until next Valentine's Day. But one of my friends spotted it and was like, Laura, they've released the PDFs already. I was like, ah! So dashed over, got it, started stitching it that night because I wanted it so badly. And I will show you what I'm talking about. So technically this fits into haul as well, I suppose. Sorry, I've got loads of projects in this bag. Technically it fits into haul, but I've already started it. And it's this beauty. You may well have seen it already on Instagram or in their newsletter. It's the Valentine's Day quilt. It's very cute, very similar to, in a similar style to their other quilt patterns. I love it. I love everything about it. I love the colours. I love the symmetry. Really, really cute. So I got that one straight away. I'm usually more of a paper chart girl, so I like to wait until their patterns are released in a UK shop. Quite often Talking Dog Stitchery have them first. But this one, I knew I wanted to do it for Valentine's or stitch it around Valentine's Day, so I had to get the PDF in this case. And here's where we are. I'm already quite a chunk of the way through. Just sort of the corner pieces to do, a few more motifs, and then that lovely heart border. I'm stitching from stash in terms of colours, but I have stuck fairly close to the called for colours. The blues are a bit darker. Well, it's all a bit darker, to be honest, but that's fine. I just wanted that colour combination. I don't mind that they're a bit darker. And this is the same fabric as I used for the Big Hearted Tiny Town, which is 28 count by Coffee Craft Fabrics. Megan doesn't name her fabrics because I think each dye lot is kind of unique, but I'm sure you can find something similar if you wish. But yes, I've enjoyed every second. It's so satisfying, and I hope to finish that by, well, I'm going to work on it this week with the aim of getting it finished fairly near to Valentine's Day. So yeah, really enjoyed that. That was an impromptu news start because I didn't know that I was going to be able to get the chart in time. So thank you so much, Primrose. Love it, love it, love it. So I've done finishes, I've done new starts. Let's move on to whips. So because I did so much in terms of finishes and new starts, I've only got 3 whips to show you today. And of each of these whips, I've put quite a few stitches in it. So I think this year, excuse me, I think this year I'm going to try and do longer on each, on my bigger whips that these ones are. I'm going to try and spend longer periods on each whip as I go by, rather than just doing like 1 or 2 nights. I'm going to maybe do 3, 4, 5 nights and try and get, I do all my stitching at night in case you're wondering, and try and get more done to try and really make some progress on some of my bigger whips. That being said, I will show you my progress on these 3. So the first one is, I wanted to work on this during this season because it's wintry, and it's Hygge Holiday by Hands On Design. I'm well aware that you guys will have only seen all of these in my last video because it was a whip parade, but I'm just going to show you the progress I made. So here we are. So I think last video is basically the chart, because it was originally a stitch along that was huge that I was never going to keep up with. It was sort of divided into quarters. So I'd only done that top section to about here. And now sorry, let me make that a bit easier. And now I've finished most of the bottom section. There's a really beautiful bobble hat here, which I didn't do that half yet. But yeah, I was pretty chuffed to have got through that. It comes with 3 or 4 different colorways to choose from, but I've gone and picked my own colorway. And I've gone for like these greens and pinks. So it takes me a little while because as I'm doing it, I have to sort of decide what pinks and what greens I'm going to use where. Of course, when I do the mirror image, it'll be much easier because I can just copy what was here. So I really wanted just pink accents and, you know, greens for the rest of it. Where I've gone a bit lighter, and I might change my mind, is on these little like pine needle types. I've gone for the light pink rather than a green. You can see it a lot better in real life than on here. So whether I'm going to keep that or frog it and put a green in remains to be seen. Again, this is a Coffee Craft Fabrics 28 count in this beautiful mint green. It's much more green in real life. Absolutely gorgeous. So I was dead chuffed to have got some into that. I knew I wanted to get a fair chunk of that in for this winter. And then I'll pick it back up. Well, actually, I might finish the hat before next video, and then I will pick it back up as the winter comes around again at the end of the year. My next whip is one of my absolute favourites. I mean, let's be honest, they're all my favourites, but I just love working on this one. It's the Modern Folk Embroidery Big Stitch Big Tree, which was Jacob's exclusive for the Big Stitch retreat last summer. And I love it because I chose to stitch it in these crazy bright colours. Using the paint box threads in the, what's the pack called? Indian Summer pack from Pain Free Crafts, but the threads are paint box threads. They are slightly thicker than DMC. They're about 1.5 times DMC. So you can see that you've got a really thick coverage. This is a 28 count again, Megan from Coffee Crafts. You can tell that I bought a huge batch of Aida from her last year. I would say that is the limit. You don't want to go, so this is 2 strands of paint box threads on a 28 count, and it is very, very dense. I think some people would find that too dense to stitch with, but I really enjoy it because I think the bold colours really suit the thick stitching. But obviously if you wanted a more primitive style, you'd use 1 strand. I mean, I don't think you can call these colours primitive, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I absolutely loved working on this. I did quite a big chunk. So last episode, I'd only done down to like before the bird starts. So everything after the bird is what I've stitched this month. Hence why not so many whips, because I've done a lot on each one. Really enjoy it. Yeah, so now got to decide if I'm going down all the way down that side or if I'm going to repeat over this side first. Not sure yet. I haven't decided. But yeah, probably one of my favourite whips, current whips, to be honest with you. And much like the next one, I'm going to talk about the Quacker. I really would like to get this finished by Big Stitch next summer. So there's no Big Stitch this year, but then there's a Big Stitch the following year. I mean, I'm sure I'll be finished by then. It's not too bad. But it'd be lovely to take that along and compare it to some other people. My good pal Shell is doing the same pattern in like a pastel version of the paint box threads, and hers looks incredible. So if you don't already follow her videos, you should just check that out. Okay, and the one that I've been working on up to last night, which I showed you last video, and I'm really wanting to get some serious stitches into this year because it's an absolute huge pattern. And again, we've all got a deadline. Us Quacker longers have got a deadline of Big Stitch 2026 to finish it. And it's, of course, you've seen it all before. It's the Star Parade Designs Quacker pattern. And it's hashtag Quackalong for anyone else who wishes to join. It's definitely not too late because none of us have got anywhere close. Oh no, that's not true. I think one person's finished. A couple of people have got close, but a lot of us are still quite near the beginning, so it's not too late to join. Beautiful pattern, a lot of fun, and here's where I am. So I think last video I had about 1/4 of this left to stitch. This is so this is the main, I think a lot of us have started with this big motif in the middle because we want to try and break the back of it. And it did feel like it was taking forever, so I was dead chuffed to finish it. I mean, that could be a pattern on its own. It's beautiful. So I did 1/4 of that, then put it aside. And then this Sunday I started working on it again, and I've done these bits down here. I've decided I'm going to do Ducky Day, and a couple of others have said that they want to do that as well. So the second Sunday of every month we're naming Ducky Day, where we're going to put as many stitches as we can into this Quacker pattern. I ended up being partly ill, partly hungover, partly busy on Sunday, so I only ended up doing this little star on Sunday. So I've brought it into Monday as well and done this bit, and I may well carry on until I've finished like that whole section there. But yeah, I love it. It's an absolute beast, hence why I've got all the fabric clipped ready to show you. But yeah, so much fun and so chuffed to be making some progress on it. I know it's going to take a while, but so be it. And the thread that I'm using, by the way, the fabric is a 27 count Linda Zweigart in grass. And the thread is Weeks Dye Works Lemonade. Beautiful variegated yellow to cream to white. And my beautiful bag that I showed you last time. Gorgeous, gorgeous rubber duck bag from Caroline at Caroline's Stitch Corner. I absolutely love it so much. Makes me smile every time I get out just because I look at the bag. Okay, so, excuse me. Oh, bear with. So that's actually all my stitching. We're only 25 minutes in, but I've got quite a few other things to show you. So, let's move on to some stitchy kindness. I had some amazing, unexpected stitchy kindness this month from two of my good pals. So, first of all, I got a lovely parcel. So, I've got a little gang of stitchy pals. We all met at the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Retreat last year, and we've got a Facebook chat that we chat on nearly every day, and all of them bar me and one other lady went to the Floss Friends retreat, and I think they'd all took like presents for each other, you know, like table gifts, and completely unexpectedly I received some presents in the post because I wasn't going to be there, they'd made for me as well, which were put together for me, which was just so cute and so unexpected, and like really made my day. So I just thought I'd share them with you. So the first one is from T, my friend T, Teresa. I'm just going to show you all the little bits and bobs that she sent me, I should say. So she sent me a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful letter. It's a lovely little bag, penguin. Oh, for context, on our little group, every time someone has a finish, obviously at retreat you have a finishing bell, and every time someone has a finish, Teresa shares a beautiful little gif of penguin ringing a bell, and that is like our little, he's like our little mascot now. So every time someone has a finish and shares it on our little group, Teresa's the one who shares that. So that's the sort of theme that she's gone for here. So we got some penguin sweeties, a penguin chocolate bar. You know what? It's impressive that I've not actually eaten that yet. I can't. You know what? I think I kind of forgot that was there because that's getting eaten today. Hot chocolate, obviously. Some awesome little penguin stickers. A penguin pen. I mean, seriously, I'm so like this was so generous. A little tiny penguin holding some flowers. Oops. A lovely penguin needleminder. So sweet. I might actually use that on my Hygge Holiday pattern, you know, thinking about it. A lovely little penguin charm, which we can use as a floss ring. It just goes on and on. I just couldn't believe. I just was like, what? A lovely like bookmark and book light. Some penguin cookies. Oh my God, I should have eaten these. I just realised. That's fine. That doesn't worry me. I'll still be eating these for sure. Okay, it's because I put it all away to show you guys and then forgot. Got to eat my cookies. Right, so cookies, sweets, and penguin chocolate bar all getting it today. What a fabulous day. She made this so as if this wasn't enough, she then made us an actual present as well, a stitched present. Look how sweet he is. And now that I've shown you guys, I can hang him up. I'm actually going to hang him up in here, where I've got a few other bits hanging around on the opposite wall. It's so sweet. And this is just too funny, and I absolutely love it. And it is my own little finishing bell. It's so gorgeous. So every time I have a finish, I'm going to be ringing my own little finishing bell, and I might even take it to retreats. Such a beautiful present. Like, I was overwhelmed. So thank you so much, T. It was amazing. It was just completely overwhelming, and unexpected and beautiful. I mean, stitchy friends are the most generous friends, aren't they? They're just amazing. Yeah, very, very, very grateful. Let's pop all that away, and then I'm going back to eat some of that as soon as I finish this. Oh God, I'm running out of space, guys. I'm running out of space. I've got all my orders ready to go out on the other side of the table, so that's a laugh. Also, in a similar vein, Sarah, lovely Sarah, Stitchy Bug on Instagram at the same retreat. She also sent me a present, and it was so sweet because I wasn't there and I wasn't expecting anything, and it was just so nice. And these are absolutely gorgeous. So she's sent me a floss holder that says Stitchy Friends 2025. Stitchy Friends is like the title of our group. So gorgeous. Again, decent sized holes, love it. And these incredible, what's the word I'm looking for? Acrylic floss drops. Look at these, look at the colours. Look at that green. And that gorgeous goldy rose gold. Absolutely stunning. I love them. She said that a friend had made them for her, so I quickly asked her because I wanted to know. Beautiful note from Sarah as well. She said a friend had made them, and I was desperate to know who and what and where, so that when I shared them with you guys, I could tell you about them. So she sent me, this is like a personal friend of hers, but she sent me a link to their website. I think it's mainly yarn and like crochet stuff at the moment, but I had a quick look this morning, and I did see these on there. And I think he's going to start making these. But there was all manner of beautiful crafty stuff in their shop that I haven't even properly looked at yet. So it's Yarn Works. So yarn, YARN, works, WORX.com. I'll put a link in the notes below. So please check them out. Yeah, really beautiful. And thank you so much, Sarah. Seriously, just, you guys are the best. There's just nothing better, is there, than getting something gorgeous in the post. Especially when you're not even expecting it. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much to my lovely pals. Okay, so that's my Stitchy kindness. I'm now going to show you a little bit of haul. I'm going to announce my giveaway winner, and then I'm going to do a brief unboxing of the next cotton and twine box, and then I'm going to do the giveaway for this video. So still a little way to go. So from her recent Instagram shopping posting of new bags, I made some purchases from Sobe Bags. Oh my god, it was carnage. It was absolute carnage because everyone is desperate for one of Pauline's bags, and quite understandably. And it was a sale. In fact, I think she's done one more since this one. But this was the sale, so the price was like unbelievably reasonable. And you had to be first come, first served, and it was carnage. We were all commenting at the same time. There were dozens of us. There was only one of each bag. It was crazy. But I was so grateful because I managed to get 2 of them. And these are the ones. I'm currently using them for my whips. So this beautiful floral. Her Instagram name is Sobe Bags, SEWBE Bags. Really gorgeous. Look at the inside. She always does the beautiful inside material as well. So because of the theme of this one, I'm currently using it for the Grow Your Garden pattern by Yaz. I should have said earlier, I'm not sure if I said it. If you want to join in with that, we're doing it as a stitch along, and it's hashtag Grow Your Garden Sal, S-A-L. What's the matter with me? Hashtag grow, G-R-O-W, your, Y-O-U-R, garden, Sal, S-A-L. But anyway, just go to my Instagram and you'll see it. And the next bag that and if you want to join the Quacker along, it's hashtag Quackalong. I don't think I mentioned them, rubbish. But it'll be in my notes. And this is the other bag I got from her. So gorgeous. I love any bag. I've already got one similar to this from her with the vintage kind of tags and labels. So cute. The inside of this one is just this gorgeous pale pink polka dots. And I'm currently using it for my Valentine's chart from Primrose. And I've already kitted up my seahorses in there as well. Speaking of seahorses, I finally got my fabric as well this month. Let me show you the seahorses that I'm talking about. Planning on starting these in April. Seahorses by Love Puppet. I wanted some pale green / blue / aqua fabric. So I finally have treated myself to a Swan Bay fabric. The amazing Marie, who runs the Stitch in London retreats. A lot of you will know she started her own hand-dyed fabric company at the end of last year, and I hadn't bought any yet because I still had so much stash from my last big fabric buy from Coffee Craft. But I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. I'm actually going to do the pattern on Aida, and I knew she did some 16 count Aida, so I've treated myself, and this is Wentworth Sage. It's more green than it looks in this video. Hang on, let me see if I can get it to a more true colour. The light in here is terrible. It's a greeny blue, basically, a sagey blue. Sagey grey is what I'm going to call it. But it's got some real beautiful variegation. You can buy direct from Marie Swan Bay Fabrics, but I actually bought this when I realised Historical Sampler Company was stocking it. I think if you order from Marie, you have to wait like 2 or 3 weeks while she dyes it, obviously, but she's sent a stash to Historical Sampler, so they will send it out straight away. So that's what I did. Don't know why, I mean, I'm not using it until April, but they just mentioned it and I was like, I'm going to use this as an excuse to get some. So I've got that ready to go. So that was another piece of haul. My other two are just my fabric clubs of the month. So this year I've joined the Talking Dog Stitchery's Cottage Garden Thread Fabric Club and Corrie's Little Shop's Week's Dye Works Fabric Club. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going to need a drink in a minute. It's in the other room. We had our threads. In the last video, you'll see the first month's threads from Talking Dog for Cottage Garden Threads. And now we've got February's. All comes beautifully packaged. This month it says, part of the Daydream collection, this Stitches palette showcases cool tones of blue and green. 3 tonal skeins are included, which pair perfectly with the variegated Dreamer. So I've seen others with the whole Daydream collection from Cottage Garden Threads, and that's what these are from. So we've got Muse, which is a lovely pale green. Meadow, which is a lovely variegated, sort of softly variegated, sort of grassy green to pale green. I can never say this word. Azure, or do you have to say azure? Azure. I'm going to say azure. Why you tell me how I pronounce it. Lovely variegated blue. This is the sort of one that's like always dead handy because it's just a gorgeous sort of one to have. And then their super variegated one is Dreamer, which is kind of a mixture of all 3 of them together, which I think is a fabulous way of doing it. I'm looking forward to sort of buying a monochrome pattern that I can use this on because it's gorgeous. So very, very chuffed with those. They're my kind of colours those are. And in the Week's Dye Works Thread Club, so Week's Dye Works are doing it, or Corrie's doing it, Corrie's Little Shop, Letitia, is doing it as alphabetical. So you get 10 skeins a month, and she started at A, and obviously we're going to make our way through the alphabet. These will not be in alphabetical order because I'm not mad. I'm not going to order them right now. So we've got Banana Popsicle. I'll try and bring them a bit nearer so you can see the variegation a bit better. Oops. Bashful. Azaleas. That one's stunning. I love that. I just wish you got more on a skein with Week's Dye Works. It's my only complaint. I love Week's Dye Works, but I always want more. Aztec Red. That's a stunner as well. Autumn Leaves. Baby's Breath. This is lovely. Really gorgeous. Sort of almost caramel into cream into white. Stunning. Baked apples, or baked apple. I love the people who name the colours must just have the most fun job. Tricky job, but fun. Banana pudding. Bark. Like a tree, not a dog. And basil. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm so excited to be building my collection of weeks dye works. Don't even know what I'm using them for, but quite a lot of the patterns or series that I like, especially like Heart in Hand, uses a lot of weeks dye works. So I'm sure I will find use for them. But just the idea of having a full collection, I need to put these all on a ring actually. The idea of having a full collection is just like very exciting. So there you go. Thank you so much, Letitia at Corey's Little Shop, and to the girls at Talking Dog Stitchery. Okay, where are we? Where are we? So what should we do first? Let's do the unboxing of the new Cottage, new Cotton and Twine Club. So I even wrote down some stuff because I wanted to tell you about it properly. So for those of you who've been living under a rock, Cotton and Twine, the Cotton and Twine box is the monthly subscription service from Historical Sampler Company. You sign up to, what's their options, 3, 6 or 12-month subscription plans. And I think you can sign up on an ongoing basis actually, but if you want to reduce the cost, you can sign up for either 3, 6 or 12 months. It's £20 a month for the Aida kit or 22 for linen version. The subscription box I'm about to show you, it opened on the 1st of Feb and you've got until the 25th of Feb to sign up if you want that particular box. And if you are brand new to the Cotton and Twine boxes, you can get 15% off your first box if you enter the words FIRST15 on the access code. First, FIRST 15. You will have probably seen images from this month's box already on their social media, but if you don't follow them, you need to. And I will show you right now what you get in it. So the theme of this one is Easter themed, which kind of makes sense. As I showed you last month, I really love the design of the box that you get. Inside you get this lovely wax paper, and this is this month's chart. Happy Easter, gorgeous bunnies, Easter eggs, lovely floral motifs. I really love the font that they've used. It's gorgeous. And as I said last month, and very similar to what I say about Yaz's charts, the instructions are very, very clear, and the charts themselves, there's a colour and a black and white version, and they're very, very clear indeed. Here's a close-up picture on the back. I may do this one. So obviously last month's box I've done as a giveaway. I may do this one. I think I'm likely probably just going to stitch this one myself, but you never know. And with it in the box, now the fact that you get all this for £20 or 22 if you've got the linen, I think is like actually really, really good. They do very well at keeping their costs down, which is fabulous. So you get the finishing stuff. So you've got this lovely pale blue gingham and the rickrack for the edging. You get this lovely chocolate coin, this adorable bunny. I think I'll have to give this one to my daughter, she loves it. Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping this for myself, who am I kidding? I'm definitely be keeping this, it's too nice. You always get a tea bag, and of course in here you get your fabric, your floss and your needle. The linen and the Aida is always specially dyed for each box, and this is this month's. Stunning. You always get a gold needle, and then look at the colours. Beautiful, fresh spring Easter colours. Absolutely stunning. Don't know if there's a stitch along for this yet. I probably should have found that out. I will have to ask them or check their social media because I may well start it, you know. It's beautiful. Now I'm looking at it, I kind of want to start it. I was going to leave it till next spring, but I don't know. It's tempting me. It really is tempting me. So if you want to get your hands on this box, you need to sign up by the 25th of February, which is about, where are we at? What's that, like a week, 10 days time? And that's how you will get this box. I'm going to show you the pattern one more time. Happy Easter. Stunning. And as I say, if you sign up for 3, 6 or 12 months, I think it reduces the price, is what I can gather. You can get all the information. I'll put a link below, and make sure you're following Cotton and Twine and Historical Sampler Company on Instagram. Absolutely gorgeous. So giveaways. Right, so first I want to announce my winner from last month's giveaway, and that was for the January Cotton and Twine box, which was the Stitching My Way to Happiness by Emma Condon design, and all the gorgeous goodies that came with that. The winner, thank you so much for everyone who commented and entered that giveaway. I chose the winner at random earlier on, and it is Leanne Dyson. Handle is Leanne Dyson 1816, LEANNE DYSON 1816. Leanne, if you're watching, then just send me a message or an email, and if not, I will comment on your comment to make sure that you find it. Let me know your address and I will get that box sent out to you ASAP. Congratulations. Yeah, very exciting. I will link my email address down below, so you can email me to let me know your address. That would be fabulous. And I've got another giveaway for this month. So as well, when I bought the 2 bags from Sobe Bags, she kindly sent me an extra one to use in a giveaway, and here it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is this amazing patchwork fabric. The inside is this gorgeous, like British, like afternoon tea fabric. It's absolutely lovely. I can't tell you what size it is because I have, oh, hang on. Let's have a measure. So it's around just over 30 centimetres by 27. It's kind of a medium project bag, if you like. You can still, you can easily get, well, let's measure. Can you get a 10-inch hoop? I reckon you could get a 10-inch hoop in there as a max. I'm giving away this, and I'm also going to include a few Cotton and Clay, my business, goodies. I'm probably going to include our Needle Minder of the Month, which is a little sheep, and what other items I decide to put in. So you'll get the bag and a few Cotton and Clay items inside it. So thank you so much for Pauline for offering the bag as a giveaway. If you want to win this bag and the Cotton and Clay bits, comment below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Comment below. I'm just wrapping this one back up so it's all lovely for you. Yeah, comment below. Make sure in your comment you include the word bag, so that I know that you want to be entered into the giveaway. Yeah, and I will choose that on the next video. I'm opening this one international, so wherever you are, then feel free to enter. Yeah, thank you so much. I think we're nearly there. Oh, just quickly on plans for next month. So as I say, I'm going to be back. Usually I'm here once a month, but I'm going to try and have a video near to my Flosstube anniversary, which is the 26th. So I'll say you've got until about the 25th to enter this giveaway, so that I've got time to choose the winner, etc. And yeah, I'll be back then. It'll be a shorter video because I won't have as much stitching done because it's only a couple of weeks away. Yeah, we'll have a fun chat and yeah, it'd be great. And I'm quite excited because it means it's a year of Flosstube, which is just crazy to me. It's gone so quickly. But in terms of plans on what I'm going to be stitching on, I want to finish the Valentine's Day quilt from Primrose that I just showed you. I need to start my February monthly mini. It's a really cute one, and I've already picked out my floss, so it's all good. I've got another planned new start, which was the vintage like peacock chart that I showed you guys. If I've got time, I'm going to start that. It's quite small and I do really want to start it, so we'll see what time I've got. And there's a couple of older Aida projects that I really want to get some stitches into this month. The Caroline Manning garden glass and the Cinderella piece by Madame Chantilly. I'd love to get some more stitches into those this month. So I guess we shall see. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for entering the giveaway. Please do enter the next giveaway. Congratulations to Leanne. We can get in touch and I can arrange that box to be sent to you. Anyone waiting for cotton and clay orders, I am doing my best. It was a mad dash of orders, so thank you so much. I'm working on them right now and hope to get them all out to you in the next day or two. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your stitching, enjoy whatever you're doing for the rest of the day. Take care and I will see you very soon. Bye.